and everybody across the country is going to say that. Thought you can see the depth in our program, the way we're practiced was a lot better last year from year one, and we've taken another step going into year three. The special teams, thought we got some great punt work, and thought we made some big plays at receiver. Brandon Hayes, it's really good to have him back. It's really good to have Chandler Pittman back, even though he toughed it out and played last year. Like, he's back, and the ability to do all the things he can do in personnel was big. And Dylan Lawrence flashed again, really flying around back there. Got involved with a lot of plays that you got to be really talented to get there and make plays. But all in all, good first day of install. Our kids pretty much know that. It's about the fourth time they've been through it, and so got to get in here, get hydrated, got to get ready to go again. We got to go one more day without pads, and then we get to play real football, right? Y'all know how I feel about football without pads. So with that, I'll open it up.
Or maybe I didn't see Avery Hobbs not there today.
Yeah, Avery has got a medical issue right now that I can't talk about, so he's out for a little while. We've got great hope that we're going to get him back really soon, but he's got something going on. He's a tremendous young man, great Golden Eagle, does everything right all the time, but he's going through something that's above my pay grade to talk about, and but we hope to have him back in the near future.
Just when you think you have your linebackers healthy?
We do have, he plays outside back. We got Jaleel Clemens, Josh Carr, and Tremont Henry. It's hard to have more than a 3 deep plus one, even if you're Alabama and Georgia. I know everybody likes to harp on that, and that's been an issue for us. But yeah, he wasn't here today. But we got Jaleel Clemens, Josh Carr, and Tremont Henry, and Caleb Garner. So we got a 3 deep plus one, which is, that's what you want, even if you're at Ohio State or wherever. So.
Coach, could you speak to the huge benefit of being able to have OTAs? And what stood out to you this year's OTAs compared to last year's?
Yeah, just the ability to hand the keys over to our young men, just like raising children. When they're 5 years old, you can't, at least I don't think as a parent, everybody gets to raise their kids how they want to. I don't think you should leave them at home by themselves, But as they get older and you train them how to do things, you can go to the grocery store when they're 12, 13, whatever, and you can leave them at home for a little while and come back. We're at a place now going into year three with so many older guys, we can leave the house and they can run it. And not only can they run it, they can run it right, because wrong type of work is more detrimental than work. You know what I mean? You want to work the right way. And so going into year three, I think we've been able to work more because our older guys know how to work the right way.
Coach, in what ways were you encouraged by the quarterback play today?
A lot. Yeah, I thought it was a good first day. I think they're really taken to the offense. They were made accurate ball. Thought our kids made a lot of plays. Thought they were able to make a lot of plays with the ball location, and thought they made some good checks. And so we just got to continue to grow and move with that.
You talked about the excitement around the depth that you have this year. Now that you've got everyone out here, what are you feeling about it?
Well, I think the case in point was just like what Andrew said. Hobbs is not here, and we still got Josh Carr, Jaleel Clemens, and Tremont Henry. Like year one, we wouldn't even been able to. We'd have been playing somebody out there that, couldn't start at Jeff Davis County. You know what I'm saying? So that's encouraging. If somebody goes down, there's somebody, a real college football player to replace them. And that's what you want, to be able to run 3 groups and practice the right way and get the number of reps you need.
First look at the secondary, thought it looked really good.
Yeah, we got a lot. We did lose a lot of starters and good players, but when you look at Michael Caraway, Brendan Toles have made a lot of plays for this football program in big moments. Then you add somebody like M.J. Daniels, Quez McNeil, really highly recruited kids. You had 2 freshmen like Centario Willis and Will Drekus from Tylertown, and Centario made a great play today. And then you talk about Jay Jones and Markel McLaurin and adding Dylan Lawrence and Elijah Sabatini and Cam Knox. Like, those are really talented kids that were highly recruited. So are we inexperienced? Yes. But do we have talent? Yes. So we got to coach them up and get them ready to play.
Can you just kind of speak to the addition of JQ Gray to the offense?
Yeah, we're excited about JQ. He's in a stacked running back room, one of the deeper running back rooms that I've ever been a part of. JQ is lightning in a bottle. He is going to be a great weapon for us at some point in his career. How soon that happens, I don't know. But before he leaves Southern Miss, people will know who that is,
Coach, you didn't have Sabatini during the spring. Any takeaways just from the summer you can add on him?
Yeah, well, number one, we know he's a physical kid. Because we knew him from high school. We know where he comes from. His granddaddy's been a long-time great coach in this state, and he's a tough guy, and he can really run. So, You know, it's been great to add. It's been great to get another coast kid. You know, we love the coast here. That we feel like the coast is Southern Miss's place, and so he's a really good kid. He smiles, and we're excited to have him.
You got it for your week.
He is over there with Dylan Lawrence right now, so he's to the field. Yep. That's not right. He is with Dylan Lawrence to the boundary. Jay Stanley's to the field. Him and Dylan are to the boundary.
Coach, you know, with this being the first day of practice and all that, how quick do you think the guys were to kind of like get to speed and get to that, like, you know, like practice mentality almost, you know?
I think they're there. Yeah, I mean, I think nowadays, you know, they got back May the 30th, the way we train and the way we do. I don't think that's an issue anymore with us. We got so many returners and the way we work every day. So I don't think that's an issue as far as getting the speed. You know, we got to put pads on. You can convince yourself of anything when you don't have pads on, because at the end of the day, football's played with pads, and some people rise to that, some people sink below that. So you know, we gotta get through another day tomorrow, and then we'll put the pads on, and that's when you kind of really start figuring things out.
Going back to the quarterback, so what are some of the specific qualities that Billy and Holman have that have you feeling that the offense can be run better?
Yeah, so number one, accuracy. I don't think you can create that once I get them. Number two is toughness, both mental and physical. I don't think you can create that once I get them. I think you can add to it. And then number three, the way they treat people around them. You know, I think their teammates would tell you, you know, they've already moved in with several O-linemen, you know, and different ones and different friends. They've already got off-campus places with them. That's how quick they were able to latch on to people and people to take to them. So, you know, what Jay Stanley said at Media Day, I think, really resonated with me and everybody. You can tell our kids believe in them because how they attack every day, and, you know, those type things. What we're looking for, everybody keeps asking what we're looking for. We're looking for people that can execute the play call, the way we coach it, number one. So if the play call is there, we want it executed. Now what is that? That's putting your eyes in the right spot, and that is throwing it in a way that it can be caught. And then after that, who can make plays off script? Who can make plays when it's not there? Who can create a little bit? So we're looking for number one, we want to make the plays that are there. And then number two, we want to make plays off script.
Will there be any plans to maybe redshirt Zach or redshirt any other quarterbacks?
Well, we'd like to name a starter, and we'd like for him to play so well that his name's on this stadium one day. And after that, we never waste a year on anybody at any position. So if Zach's the starter, we ain't gonna redshirt him. You know what I mean? If Zach's not the starter, then we'll look at all avenues as the season goes along.
Anything else?
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for all you do.
Well, what's just been your focus this summer heading into, I guess, what you knew would be a quarterback battle?
Yeah, I mean, I just getting the offense down more and more as I've been here. I feel really comfortable with it now. Just competing in the weight room, on the field, getting better physically, mentally, and just getting better in every way I can. So I was ready for the day one.
What are your thoughts on the skill group that you have here?
Talented, super talented. We're gonna win a lot of games with them. They can go make plays when we need them to, and they will. I'm excited to see that at work.
I know you weren't here last year, of course, but you know Brandon Hayes tears his ACL last year. What has he shown you, at least through spring and this game?
Hard work. He's been working really hard to get back, and he's feeling good, and he looked great today. Had a really good day, really explosive day, and that's what he is. He's an explosive player. So I'm just excited to keep seeing him work, keep seeing him succeed. He's just a great player. He's fun to watch.
Billy, in what ways have the other quarterbacks around you kind of pushed you?
In every way. It's awesome. We're all really good friends, so we're all working together. It's never been any hatred between us. We're all close friends, just working together, trying to get each other better. So it's been really fun, and I'm just excited to keep doing it.
What's your relationship with Holman?
We're really close. We're hanging out all the time, close buddies. So just like I said, we're just competing with each other, but we know we're good friends. So it's all love.
What would you say the biggest growth of yours since you arrived at Southern Miss is?
The mental side of the game, for sure. Coach Hall and Coach Joseph taught me a lot, not just about our offense, but just about football in general, about defenses. I think I've learned a lot, and I think it's going to show.
Was you had an oblique muscle problem?
Right.
How's that now?
It's fine. It's completely 100%. I haven't felt any twinge of it since I got back last spring, so it's 100% good to go.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks, guys.
It's always a fire one.
Yeah, so Holman, just kind of, ever since arriving here, how do you feel like you've grown as a quarterback?
I feel like I've grown a lot, especially in my knowledge of football overall. Coach Hall and his guys, staff, Coach Joseph, do a great job of breaking down everything while we run plays into certain looks, what the defense is trying to do. So I feel like I've grown a lot since I've gotten here.
What have you tried to focus on over this summer?
Just trying to get this playbook down, feel comfortable with the playbook, feel comfortable with the guys, the system. That's been my main goal this summer.
What's it like knowing now that obviously Coach named you and Billy as the main two guys battling it out? What's y'all's relationship like? What's this quarterback battle like for you?
It's good. Me and Billy have a good relationship. We want what's best for the team, so whoever's out there playing, the other guy's going to be cheering them on and trying to help them out, so it's good.
There's a lot of players on the other side of the ball that have to step up in the secondary. What are your thoughts from your point of view on that group?
I think they're playing good. They made some plays today. It's not easy for our guys. We got some really good receivers, and I think they're guarding and matching up well against our guys. So I'm excited to see, just how good they are.
You talk about your day-to-day, what was good for you and what you feel like, taking back, I need to get better at this.
Today, day one, kind of knocking the rust off, getting back with all the guys on the field. I thought it was a good first day overall. Offense operated well. Just for me personally, it's just a little bit of rust on some throws. I was off a little bit on a couple throws, so that's all.
Has there been any receiver that has surprised you at this point?
Caston, Frog, Ty Mims, Tyquan Henderson can catch anything. I'm really happy with our receivers. They're some good guys.
So can you just speak to the talent and the depth in the run game and how confident that makes you whenever you have to throw the ball?
Yeah, it's huge because we got Frank, Drake, Kenyon Clay, Rambo, CP. All those guys can come in and be the starting running back whenever, and that's huge. One of those guys gets tired, the talent drop from one guy to the next is not that serious, so the defense has to respect that. So that's huge.
Holman, what have your conversations been like, with either Coach Hall or maybe the rest of the coaching staff as far as getting better to get that number one spot?
Just coming in every day, working, trying to get better, learning something new every day. Just being more comfortable with the system because that's what it's going to take. Just you have to get comfortable with the system and the guys. So that's what we've been working on.
Thanks.